Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk about not one of my design tips, but my design ick. What does that mean? That means something as a designer that I see people doing that really bothers me. And you might not necessarily agree. And if you have, a comment you'd like to make or you disagree, whatever, I'm happy to hear it. Okay, this is just my opinion. But one of my biggest design icks is when somebody designs a room and they place typically what is a faux designer blanket in the space. It could be a real designer blanket, but typically it is a faux designer blanket. Now, it's not the blanket that I have an issue with. It's that typically when this is done, the room itself has not been properly curated, layered, completed. And often the designer or whoever will use the blanket to complete the space. Almost like, okay, we've arrived. It's elevated. We have this designer blanket in here. Look at it. It's finished. It's polished. It doesn't work that way. The blanket should be a whisper. It should just be in the background, subtly, not the star of the show. We want it to be like the supporting actor or actress. That's it. If the room is done really well, you won't know where to stop with your eye. Your eye is just going to keep going, and you're going to be taking all the textures in and figuring out, what do I love best about this space? But if the space is laying really flat and all you've got is this blanket that you've hung on the arm or the back of the chair to say, we're done here, this is great, well, you probably haven't created the space as well as you could have. If your eye is going directly to that blanket when you look at the image, then I'm going to say it wasn't done well. Sorry, guys. And like I said, it could be done with a real designer blanket or a faux designer blanket. Most of the time, I'm going to tell you, though, it is a faux designer blanket. I'm not going to get into why that is, but that's typically what it is. It doesn't even have to be a blanket. I've seen people where they put their handbag in the picture, or a designer box somewhere, and look at, no. Okay, let's quiet it down and let the room speak for itself. Let the design speak for itself. You don't have to do that. The blanket itself can't ground the space. It can't hold the weight of the entire design. Even though you'd like it to, it just can't. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think.